GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
And I would like to congratulate her for one reason, sir. She has read out the policy note of the government without omitting, without deleting, without including anything to her wish. She has set a role model, unlike what has happened in the state of Tamil Nadu, the executive head of the state. The governor has done, the president has she has read out the speech as it was given to her. So she has set a very good role model, sir, and I would like to thank and congratulate her. Sir, it is 9 years this government has come to power. In one more year, they have to relook what has happened, and we too go back and see what all have happened. Sir, what has been in this country and what is now in this country is a very big thing to compare. What has been? Diversity and inclusion was. Now, adversity and exclusion. Sir, earlier it was unity. Now it is uniformity. Let me say what all we have experienced in this country, in this government, sir. Number one, petrol and diesel prices were hiked 78 times during this regime, and 14 times only between this year. And the government has earned a revenue of 8 lakh crore rupees between 2018 and 21 only through petrol and diesel price hikes. And how it was spent, another thing comes. An RTI replied by the RTI, an RBI replied to an RTI very clearly says 2 lakh crore bad loans were waived off in 2020 and 21. So the total write-off of loans over 11.6 lakh, most of which are only during these 9 years. And for example, we are basically an agriculture. The BJP in its manifesto promised that the income of the farmers would be double. But what happened? It has not doubled. Rather, the price of DAP has increased from 1,200 to 1,350. The price of urea has not increased, but the quantity has been reduced from 50 kilograms to 45 kilograms. But in this country, sir, in 2020 only, 5,579 farmers have committed suicide. That is 15 farmers per day.
Shame.
We call ourselves an agricultural country. Sir, this country withstood their economic recession in the past and even now only because of the agriculture sector and the public sector. These two are targeted. What is the government doing? Should they not take cognizance of a big industry company that is Adani, which is being talked by the media, that it is being discussed on TVs, on papers, and everything? What is the government doing? Why should it not come forward? When the situation is privatization and liberalization, and it has impacted India economically and morally, should not the government come forward and what we asked for, a JPC, Joint Parliamentary Committee, to go into the issue? It's a process in the democracy. Why you are not for it? Why you are not able to do that? So the government is not intent. As he asked, what is SEBI doing? What are the other agencies doing? That apart, the government, which has to come forward. Sir, when we are asking for a JPC, they should have met you in the chamber or coordinated with the opposition parties and said, yes, we can resolve the issue. Let the parliament see. They cannot just go out and meet the media and say the opposition parties are eating taxpayers' money. They are not allowing the parliament to run. It is not leveling accusation against us. They should resolve the issues. So the country is very much concerned about what has happened because of one corporate, which is being supposed to have been favored many a time by the government. So I think if at all we have to bring out something, it can be done only by an introspective into that by a JPC. So that has been happening here. And now we are telling this number of things which are happening. And sir, the government has earned 4.86 lakh crores of rupees in 3 years by way of selling the public sector undertakings fully and partly. 4.86 lakh crore rupees. What for? Sir, the public sectors are considered to be the temples of economy. Why are you so much concerned? Sir, I will tell you two examples. Yes, within my time, I have confined to myself. There are two things that have not come to limelight. One is Videocon. Videocon is a well-known company which has become bankrupt. But it has borrowed rupees.
Please, honorable members, honorable members.
I am talking about your government.
Okay.
I am talking about your government.
Please.
They don't bother, sir, whatever we speak. They don't take parliament into serious consideration. Well, they don't listen to us. They don't bother about what we speak. This is the first ever experience in all these 2 decades experience. A party who doesn't bother about the parliament and the debates and what observations made by the opposition. How serious they are. We are serious. Though I don't understand Hindi, I am listening to the translation and listen what they speak.
Please confine to the subject.
How many disturbances?
Please go ahead.
Sir, it has borrowed rupees 65,000 crore to the tune of 65,000 crore from various banks. So when it has become bankrupt, where no other go than to sell that organization and give it to the banks. Sir, the issue went to NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal, and it has adjudicated the case. In what manner? It has decided and said that can be sold to a twin star technology, something.
It can be?
Sir?
It can be?
NCLT.
Yes.
To be sold to a certain company. If you want, I can tell the name. This Twin Star Technologies, which is a subsidiary company of some other Vedanta or something. That is not the concern. You know for how much? 3,000 crore. It is 65,000 crore of loans to the banks, but the NCLT has said that it can be sold to 3,000 rupees. Who is the sufferer? The banks. If the banks suffer, either the government should go to the rescue, or the people will, ultimately they will be paying for it. Then the banks appeal for it, NCLTA, Appellate Authority, and it is withheld. This is one thing. It is about a private organization, but the sufferers are the bank. Sir, another is CEL, Central Electronics Limited. Sir, very, very important one, sir. And it earns a profit of 730 crore per year. This organization, CEL, earns a profit of 730 crore per year. And it has orders for more than 1,500 crore. And it has been sold to a private company, sir, for just 250 crore. Sure. It has an infrastructure, it has an asset of more than 440 crore. It pays a dividend profit to the government 700 crore. And it has orders also, not that like some other organization, PSU, that they suffer because of orders. They have orders for 1,500. Why should it be sold? That too at this rate. Just for 250 crores, sir. And the company which bought has nothing to do with the electronics. That is a strange thing. It is only an interior decorator company who doesn't know electronics. Sir, kindly enlighten us. Let the government tell us. You are selling, you are coming to the rescue of a private organization and the banks are the sufferers. And now you are selling a profit-making public sector organization to a, I don't want to say, at a cost, which is not at all acceptable. So they are victimizing. Sir, let me conclude by one small interesting incident. There is a college, sir.
There is?
A college hostel, where in the canteen, every day, upma is being served, sir. Upma. The students. No cabinet minister.
Good. Yes, Mr. Sivan, conclude.
We are used to this, Mr. Judge. We are used to all these things.
Please conclude.
Sir, no, you have to, sir. You have to protect us. The cabinet minister must be here. Some cabinet minister. Leave alone. Sir, in a college hostel, listen, Derek.
Yes, tell us about Upma.
Every day, Upma is being served. Sir, the students get agitated. They raise a hue and cry. They say, we don't want Upma. That, all. So the warden finds no other option. He says, no, okay, I'll get your views. I'll conduct, you vote for what you want. And sir, that is very, very interesting, sir. And yes, everyone must be interested because I should be perfect in the statistics. The voting was counted, sir. 7% of the students have voted for bread and omelette. 13% have voted for puri. 18% for aloo paratha. 19% for masala dosa. 20% for idli. 23% for upma. Again upma. That is, sir, 2019. Because all the students were not united. Different opinions. Again upma came to the canteen, sir. Sir, 24, sir. Our leader, Mr. Stalin, is spearheading. We have all joined here and discussed. All the students will come together, sir, and Upma will be out of the canteen. The only thing is, we have to come together, and we are coming together. Sir, enough of what we had from your side. What we suffered because of demonetization. How you deprived the states of their rights and took the GST have suffered. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Just 1 minute. The people and the states. How federalism has been affected. All your laws, either draconian or anti-federal, anti-secular and anti-minorities. Enough of the apprehensions the linguistic and the religious minorities had in this country. When you are spending thousands of crores to enrich a language or to revive a language which is spoken or known only to a few thousand, that is Sanskrit, but you are victimizing classical languages, Tamil and other languages. Enough of everything. Sir, 2024 will give a verdict. The franchise will be the situation that will change, and it will be federalistic, protecting the secularism and upholding the constitutional values. The countdown of this government has started.
துள்ளி வரும் ரோஷமான மாடுகள், அடக்கபாயும் ஆக்ரோஷமான இளைஞர்கள், பிடிபட்டால் உயிர் துறக்கும் கொல்லேறுகள், உயிரை கொடுத்து போராடும் வீர தமிழர்கள், மனித கூட்டத்தின் வரலாறு சொல்லும் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு, பேட்டைக்காளி இயக்குனர் ல ராஜ்குமார் எழுதும் திமில், இது அடங்காத காளைகளின் ஆடுகளம்.
நக்கீரன் டிவிக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்யுங்கள். உங்கள் ஆதரவே எங்கள் பலம். ஆசிரியர்களுக்கு நண்பனாகவும் மாணவர்களுக்கு ஆசானாகவும் திகழும் தேர்வு வழிகாட்டி. ஒவ்வொரு பாடத்திற்கும் அனுபவமிக்க ஆசிரியர்களின் துல்லியமான தெளிவான விடைகள். CNC இருக்கு, தேர்வு பயம் எதற்கு? இது தீரன் பப்ளிஷிங் ஹவுஸ் விற்பனை வெளியீடு.